Welcome to Essential English Only.
Your practical English lessons in podcast format.
Hi, I'm Alex, your English teacher who only teaches what you'll actually use.
When you travel to a country where English is the main language, such as the United States, the United Kingdom, or even Canada, you quickly realize that English will be needed in many aspects of your daily life. From the moment you land at the airport to the everyday interactions like taking an Uber or ordering coffee, English will be the key to making your experience smoother and less stressful. No matter how much you've studied or how confident you feel, the reality of using the language in a completely new environment can be challenging, but it's also extremely rewarding. In this video, we will follow Alex on his trip to New York. He has just landed and now he needs to take an Uber to his hotel. We'll see how he uses English in a practical and simple way to interact with his driver, John, and how he overcomes some insecurities during the ride. Alex will communicate clearly and efficiently, even as a beginner in English.
I've just landed at New York's airport. The flight was long and the jet lag is starting to kick in. I'm a little confused and somewhat lost, but at the same time, the energy of the city excites me. I try to calm myself, grab my phone, and open the Uber app. I need something simple, so I choose UberX. I type in Hilton Hotel as my destination and see that the driver, John, is on his way. The car will be a blue Toyota Camry. I feel a little anxious as I look around. People are rushing by, going in every direction. I'm trying to get my bearings, but everything is new to me. However, looking at the app, I know I can rely on Uber to get me where I need to go. I soon spot the blue Toyota Camry approaching, and the car pulls up in front of me. The driver steps out, smiling.
Hi, Alex. I'm here to take you to the Hilton Hotel. Let me help you with your bags.
Hi, John. Thanks, I appreciate it. I notice that he seems friendly and approachable. I was feeling a bit tired and uncertain about how the interaction would go, but he quickly puts me at ease. As he starts grabbing my bags, I realize he's helping me with my luggage, which is a simple gesture, but already makes me feel more comfortable. He seems to be used to dealing with passengers.
Do you need help with your other bag?
Yes, please. Thanks again. I feel like things are starting to go right, even in this new place. I allow myself to relax, realizing the driver is treating me kindly and thoughtfully. He places my bags in the trunk and opens the car door for me. I get into the back seat, and he adjusts the car while looking at me through the rearview mirror.
Please, get in. Let's go.
Thanks, John. Let's go. The car's atmosphere is very comfortable. The air conditioning is on, and even though it's a bit chilly, it's a nice touch after the tension of the airport and the anxiety from the flight. The soft music fills the space, and I allow myself to relax a bit more.
Are you okay with the air conditioning?
Yes, please. A little cooler would be nice. The temperature in the car adjusts quickly. The traffic in New York starts to get heavier, but John calmly drives through the streets. He seems comfortable, which makes me feel more at ease. The city lights begin to shine all around, and I'm getting used to the city's fast pace.
So, what's the reason for your visit to New York?
I'm here for work, actually. I have a business meeting tomorrow. It's my first time in the city, so I'm pretty excited.
Ah, that sounds exciting. I hope your meeting goes well. New York is a great city for business. Where are you from, Alex?
I'm from Brazil. It's quite a long way from here, so I'm still getting used to the idea of being so far from home.
Brazil. That's awesome. I've always wanted to visit. What do you do for work?
I work in marketing. My company has been working on expanding internationally, and now I'm here to meet some clients.
Marketing. That's a big field. I bet it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it definitely is. There's always something new happening, and I love that part of it. I'm surprised by how engaged he is in the conversation. The simplicity of the dialogue is helping me feel more at ease. As we continue our journey, I realize that the conversation is helping me relax more, even in such a big city.
So, what do you think of New York so far? Have you had time to explore?
Not yet. I just got in today. I'm hoping to get some time tomorrow after my meeting to see the city a bit. I've heard so much about it, but seeing it in person is something else.
That's the spirit. New York has a lot to offer. You'll definitely have a good time here.
I can't wait. I'm just trying to adjust to everything now. I realize that John is giving me tips about how to enjoy the city, and this makes me feel more confident about being here. The conversation flows so easily, and the more we talk, the more I feel comfortable speaking English.
By the way, do you want to talk about the city or just enjoy the ride in silence?
Oh, I'd love to talk more about the city. What are some of your favorite places to go here?
Is this making English easier for you? Then hit that like button. I never asked you for anything before.
He smiles when he hears my answer and starts telling me about some spots he loves, like parks and famous restaurants.
Well, I love Central Park. It's a nice escape from the hustle and bustle. You should definitely visit it if you have the time.
That sounds great. I've heard a lot about it. Definitely on my list. The dialogue continues to flow naturally, and I feel more comfortable speaking English. John is making the experience of being in New York much more enjoyable and less intimidating.
And you can't leave New York without trying the pizza. It's the best in the world, in my opinion.
I'll take your word for it. I'm definitely going to try it. I find myself thinking how right he is. New York pizza is one of the most famous in the world, and I'm already drooling just thinking about it. The ride continues, and the streets start to get quieter as we near my destination. The Hilton Hotel is already in sight, and I begin to feel a sense of relief that the trip is almost over. The conversation has kept me distracted from the exhaustion of the journey.
We're almost there. The Hilton Hotel is just ahead.
Great. Thanks for the ride, John.
It was my pleasure. Have a nice day in New York. Take care.
Take care, John. Bye. I get out of the car, grab my bags, and head towards the hotel entrance. The feeling of having completed the Uber ride successfully, using English without major difficulties, makes me confident for what comes next. This small interaction reminded me that with practice, English can become something simple and natural, and every time I use the language, I'm closer to fluency.
Now that you've seen Alex's ride, it's your turn to practice. Imagine you've just arrived in a new city and need to take an Uber. Use the phrases we've learned, like, "Hi, how are you? Can you take me to destination? How was your flight?" And other important phrases. Try to simulate the dialogue and record yourself speaking. This will help you build confidence in speaking English in real-life situations. Today, you've learned how to use English for a real-life travel situation, interacting with the Uber driver in a simple and practical way. Remember, every small interaction is a step toward fluency. And, most importantly, focus on the essential. Consistent practice, repetition, and small daily victories are what will really help you improve. Keep practicing, and soon you'll feel more comfortable and confident with your English.
I'm Alex, and this is Essential English Only. Keep listening, repeating, and developing your English every day. You really learned what matters. See you in the next lesson, focusing on the essentials.